Now before I start this video, I would just like to say, obviously not every Lookism fighter or character has their own martial art. Some of them simply just fucking hit the other person. However, this is just a couple fun facts for you. Though it may seem unlikely, but there are many martial arts that were used by different characters in Lookism that were never referenced or given a name in the series. Funny enough, I actually mentioned one of these martial arts in one of my earlier videos. So let's take a look at a few examples. First of all, Muay Baran. So you may be thinking, the fuck is that? Well, let me explain. Braktak is one of the strongest characters in Lookism, and for good reason. He uses a wide range of powerful attacks and even makes it seem like he creates his own. He's a character that is looked up to by many others, such as the likes of Jang Gun. So what is Braktak's fighting style? Well, Braktak is a Muay Thai champion. Well, at least he used to be, but his arsenal nowadays consists of very minimal sprinkles of Muay Thai here and there. He mainly attacks using a fighting style called Muay Boran. This fighting style was used in the 20th century in wars and battles, and Muay Thai is basically considered a descendant of this martial art. In other words, the watered down version. Muay Boran is just Muay Thai but with way less restrictions. A clear example of Braktak using this martial art is his forbidden techniques. I mean, the whole reason they were named this way is because they're forbidden in Muay Thai. So where did they come from? Go Kim is the greatest weapon user in all of Lookism. But unlike most other top tier characters, the narrator never really gave him a martial art that he uses in most of his fights. So what martial art does Go use? Well, Go Kim isn't restricted to one martial art. What I mean by this is that he's not really a martial artist. He doesn't focus on learning a specific martial art. However, ironically, Go Kim does indeed use a martial art, and that is Kung Fu. It may be a surprise at first, but hear me out. Kung Fu teaches the use of literally every weapon you can think of. When he uses a sword, he's using Kung Fu. When he uses a chair, he's using Kung Fu. When he uses a chopstick, he's using Kung Fu. How so? Well, Kung Fu is one of those martial arts that has a unique way of training that's called common object training. As the name suggests, this training teaches the martial artist to deal with any common object in front of him, and use it to his advantage to be able to defend himself. Quack Ji Chang. Just like practically all of the other first gen kings, Ji Chang has his own style of combat. Said style of combat is slapping with the side of the hand, which I don't have a name for. Ji Chang's fighting style consists of literally one martial art move that he just uses at different angles and plays with as he likes. Depending on how you look at it, this could either be taken as karate, a literal karate chop, or Krav Maga's hammer fist, if he ever has his hand closed. Now last, and definitely least compared to the people on this list, is Eli Jang. Eli Jang's initial style of combat was just animal instinct, which is practically doing anything just to kill the person in front of you. But that has since changed. Eli Jang has now interpreted weapons into his arsenal, specifically batons. The techniques Eli Jang uses are very similar to the ones in the martial art called Eskuma. If you've read Lookism, you would recognize the martial art as Arnis, used by Jae Hong. He actually has been shown to pair it up with other shit in his fight with Vasco. Just like most Lookism characters, Eli has his own arsenal of martial arts mixed together. So I guess you could call that MMA? What's your favorite martial art? Let me know in the comments.